This world is so beautiful. These beautiful sights and these blooming fields speak for themselves. And to understand the hidden mysteries of this universe, and to know the difference between right and wrong, education is very important. In our village, there is no school, and even if a school is established, girls are not allowed to study. So that girls don't start making decisions themselves. This is my home, where every corner holds its own tale. The way we do things is a little different, whether there is a school in our village or not. My mother sends me to study in the city because my mother knows the value of education. And this is my mother. My mother is the support of my life. My mother is the reason I'm on the path to fulfill my dreams. Dad's health is a little bad these days, so Mother cares for Dad herself.
Aisha, my daughter, bring water for your dad. Aisha, my daughter, come quickly. Did you bring cold water?
Mommy, not a little girl. I know, Mommy's one isn't here yet. We need to take Dad to the doctor as well. Oh, look, he's here.
What happened, son? You're covered in blood. Rizwan, tell me, what happened?
So, you guys didn't understand what I said. How many times have I mentioned that no girl should go outside the village to study?
Look, Hassan, I don't know about other girls, but my sister wants to study. That's why we send her to the city. We know what's best for her.
What will she achieve by studying? Will she get a job? Will you make her work? You and your father have dishonored yourself.
You're making too big a deal out of this. My sister wants to become a doctor. Tell me, does this village even have a hospital? If she becomes a doctor, she can help the people here.
Look, you're rich, but I'm not. Whenever someone in my family gets sick, we have to go to the city. So what, if a girl in the village wants to become a doctor? What's wrong in that? Why does your sister have to become a doctor? Why can't you? Mark my words, no girl will leave this village, or I'll make you remember. Don't think you can intimidate me with your force. I'm not afraid of you. You cut off my father's hands. Don't make me cut off yours. You want to fight? Take this.
In our village, there aren't many educated people. And because of that, disputes within our village are still decided by the village elders. Although it shouldn't be this way, the villagers believe that this tradition has been followed for a long time. And the entire village respects the decisions made by the elders. Humans make mistakes. and making mistakes is inherent to being human. However, if one chooses, they can learn a lot from mistakes and become a better person than they were before. In the same way, it's possible that many wrong decisions were made in the past. However, instead of learning from those mistakes, what bigger mistake could there be than turning them into a tradition?
That's it. No more. Look, Ashfaq, here's the deal. Keeping in mind what happened, the arguments and proof put forward by the people, I, as the leader of the jury, am announcing my decision. And remember this, these traditions weren't made today. They've been in our tribe for thousands of years, and we must protect them. So we have decided that Ashfaq's daughter, Aisha, shall forcibly marry to Jahangir. All right then. And there's no second opinion on this, because these are old traditions of the tribe. And we have to safeguard our tradition. All right.
I'm very happy with your decision. I'll do whatever you've decided.
Who knows how many sisters sacrificed for their brothers, or how many daughters endured their father's share of punishment before me. Usually, every punishment has a set duration, but this punishment is such that as long as there is breath, it keeps reminding of the feeling of wrongdoing. In our village, traditions are often more accepted than religion and laws. How do we know today's elders' mistakes differ from their forefathers? In our village, past mistakes of elders often become traditions.
What will this happen? How long do I have to suffer? How long do I have to suffer? If my brother unintentionally made a mistake, punish me too. Kill me too. I'd rather die once than every day. It's been 2 years since this marriage, and I'll be turning 18 in some days. I wasn't even of age when I was married off. None of you can imagine how I spent these 2 years. This is a tale of my pain that no one else besides God can understand. Or would be able to, especially people like you. Because in order to feel this pain, a person must have empathy and compassion, which you have none of. I was the most loved daughter of my parents. Now I miss their love more than ever.
I was the Aisha, whose mother wanted her to study to become a doctor, so she could open a clinic in the village. But the traditions of this village have pushed me to the very edge. I wish God had given you some brains to go with all that pride and money.
No wonder how many girls had to sacrifice their lives to uphold this tradition. God knows better how many dreams went unfulfilled due to decisions made through these traditions. That's why Allah has made education obligatory for every Muslim, so that humans can differentiate between right and wrong themselves.
या वली या करीम या रब ज़ुल जलाल माए नी माए देख तू क्या हुआ है मेरा हाल माए नी माए देख तू क्या हुआ है मेरा हाल सैया फीका अल्लाह अल्लाह सैया या वली या करीम या रब ज़ुल जलाल माए नी माए देख तू क्या हुआ है मेरा